Hey guys, Matt Bartram here from Warrior Fitness and Health, and I coach busy people to create fitter and healthier lifestyles with my PT, my boot camps and my nutritional consultations. Welcome to today's live. So in this short video I want to share with you 5 big ideas of how we can copy the schooling and the education system to give us fitter, healthier and better bodies by modelling basically what they do. So idea number 1 is that the schooling and the education system basically runs from the age of 5 till the age of 16, and they have to stay till they're 18 now, but they're in education for 11 years, so they accept that it's a long-term process and there's no quick fixes, there's no magic pills. You've got to put in the months, the years, the hours, and it's over a long term. And we can apply that to exercise, can't we? Big idea number 2 is that schools and the pupils like to focus on consistency. So I think they're averaging at the minute, term times is kind of 38 weeks of the year. And within those 38 weeks of the year, they have to hit something like 95, 97% attendance. So again, they're focusing on repetition and they're focusing on consistency. And we can certainly use that in exercise, can't we? So big idea number 3 is that schools have to cater for different learning styles. You see, we all learn in different ways. Some of us learn with the ears, some of us learn with the eyes, with visuals, some of us learn with the body and the feelings. And the teachers have to adapt to be able to get the best out of their students, to get the learning material across. And we can apply this to exercise, can't we? Because some people like exercise to be more outdoors, other people like exercise to be indoors, other people like to exercise on their own, some people like to be exercise as part of a group, some people like water, some people don't. So we can certainly use that as part of the system, can't we? All right, big idea number 4 is that schools are really good on making learning fun, making it engaging and sharing communities. So, you know, they're trying to create groups and communities and kids and mixed age groups and mixed genders and all these sort of interesting varied groups, because together we can certainly learn more, can't we? And exercise can be very similar, can't it? Because, you know, if we're exercising on our own, we've only got our viewpoint of the world, but, you know, we start exercising with other people and they open up our interests. So we might get to try new things or new exercises, or we might get to pick up a new exercise technique off somebody, and this can be super useful. The next idea I want to share with you is that schools are really good with the students and saying there's a minimum and a maximum level. So they kind of go down the routes of, you know, if you do your lessons, you get your attendance and you do your homework, you're likely to get this. But if you put in a little bit of extra work, maybe with revision groups and study groups and online learning and forums and, you know, things like BBC Bite Size and all that sort of stuff, you are likely to get better results than you would have done if you just do the bare minimum. And exactly the same in exercise, isn't it? There's a minimum dose of exercise that gets us sort of healthy, and there's a maximum where we can become elite athletes, and we have to choose where we are on the continuum to sort of pick and choose around that, don't we? And the last idea I want to share with you from education, which is idea number 5, is they tend to go from varied to specialists. So what I mean by that is from the ages of 5 up until the ages of kind of 12 and 13, they're learning a broad range of subjects and they're becoming super versatile in all the sort of the key performance indicators within education. And then when they pick their GCSEs and their A-levels, they get to focus down and specialise on things that they're interested in. And we can certainly apply this to exercise as well, can't we? Because most of us know that we need to get steps up. Most of us know that we need to do active daily living. Most of us know that we need to do some sort of squatting and pulling and pushing and pressing and hinging and that sort of stuff. So maybe if we're new to exercise, we could start with the basics and then we could build on that and get more specialist as the time goes on. Now, if I've got any of the educational or the schooling kind of jargon wrong, I'm not a teacher, I'm a PT. I'm not clever enough to be a teacher. But you can see where I'm going with this. In education, it's about the long-term education. It's from age 5 to 16, 5 to 18, and then you can go on to more. It's about catering for different learning styles and different needs. It's about whether people want to do individual stuff or whether they want to do things as part of a group or part of a community. It's all about it being fun and engaging and laughter and not chores and not focusing on the goal all the time. And it's about knowing what are the minimum and maximum levels for specific results. And one thing that education is really, really good about is when a child starts the education system at the age of 5, it is not drummed into them over and over and over and over about GCSEs and A-levels and you've got to focus on GCSEs, you've got to focus on your A-levels. Learning is just, it's fun, it's experiential, it's part of a community. Often learning in the early years is done by engagement and fun and interaction and getting things right and getting things wrong and all that sort of stuff. And shouldn't exercise be the same? Because in exercise, it's always about the scale weight and losing inches off the belly and how much can you do in a certain time and how fast can you do a 5k. How about if we just stopped focusing on some goals for a bit and we just learn to love the process, figure out whether we're lone trainers or like to be a part of a group, figure out whether we like a load of variety or just doing the same all the time, but ultimately making it dead fun and not a chore and part of a lifestyle. So I guess the big summary for this live is where we can apply the schooling system to education is we need to expect that exercise needs to be part of a long-term plan rather than a short-term magic pill fix. I think we need to try different things to figure out what do we actually like and what don't we like. I think we need to focus on consistency and attendance of exercise and progress rather than perfection. I think we definitely need to be making exercise fun and engaging and part of a community and a group. And I think we definitely need to decide what is our minimum and maximum level based on our lifestyle, our goals, our work patterns and our commitments, because to some people 4 sessions a week is absolutely brilliant and average. To some people they haven't got time for 4 sessions and 2 is that beautiful Goldilocks sweet spot. So I hope you've enjoyed this live. I hope you've enjoyed the analogy of me kind of saying, here are some principles from the schooling system. Here's how you can apply it to your fitness journey for an epic life. Bringing it to a close now. So if you want to know any more about my PT, my warrior boot camps, my nutrition, all face-to-face and online, just let me know, send me a DM, have a look at some examples of my work, go to my website www.personaltrainertamworth.com. Love your loads, see you in the next vlog or live.